Good afternoon. On Friday, 15 June, the members of the Security Council met with a high-level delegation from Economic Community of West African States to discuss the situation in Mali. The members of the Security Council shared the concerns raised by the representatives of ECOWAS regarding the current challenges for the restoration of a full constitutional order in Mali and for upholding the sovereignty, unity, territorial integrity of Mali. The members of the Security Council encouraged a political settlement of the crisis and reiterated their full support to the mediation efforts currently made by ECOWAS and its mediator, President Blaise Compaoré, as well as by the Special Representative of the Secretary General for West Africa and by the African Union. The members of the Security Council took note in this context of the request of ECOWAS and AU for Security Council mandate authorizing the deployment of ECOWAS stabilization force in order to ensure the protection of Malian state institutions and assist in upholding the territorial integrity of Mali and in combating terrorism. The members of Security Council expressed their readiness to further examine the request of ECOWAS once additional information has been provided regarding the objectives, means, and modalities of envisaged deployment and other possible measures. In this regard, the members of the Security Council encouraged a close cooperation between the Commission of ECOWAS, the Commission of African Union, the United Nations Secretariat, and countries in the region in order to prepare detailed options. This is the press statement on Mali. Now I'm going to read out the press statement on Sudan and South Sudan. Security Council heard a briefing on 14th by Special Envoy Haile Marius and Assistant Secretary General Edmond Millet on the implementation of Resolution 2046 and the African Union Roadmap. The members of the Security Council welcomed the resumption of negotiations between Sudan and South Sudan under the auspices of African Union high-level implementation panel. They noted there has been a reduction in violence in the border region and commended that some progress was made by both parties in implementing the requirements of Resolution 2046. However, the members of the Security Council expressed their strong concern about delays and stressed that important elements of the resolution remained unresolved by both parties. The members of the Security Council stressed the requirement that Sudan and South Sudan resolve all outstanding issues within the time frame laid out by AU Roadmap and Resolution 2046. The members of the Security Council underscored the urgency of immediately establishing the necessary border security mechanisms and reiterated that safe, demilitarized border zone shall be established, as stipulated in the UN Security Council Resolution 2046. In accordance with the administrative and security map presented to the parties by AU HIP in November 2011. It being understood that this map in no way prejudices ongoing negotiations on the dispute areas and demarcation of the border. They welcome the commitment to deploy monitors to GBVMM headquarters in Aso, Ethiopia, and urge them to do as soon as possible. The members of the Security Council welcome the full withdrawal from RBA area of the Sudanese armed forces and Sudanese police service personnel. They called on the government of Sudan to complete the withdrawal of its forces by redeploying all oil police in accordance with Resolution 2046 and the June 20th, 2011 Agreement on Temporary Arrangements for Security in the RBA area. They also called on Sudan and South Sudan to urgently finalize the establishment of the RBA area administration and constitute the RBA police service in accordance with their commitments in the 20th June 2011 agreement. The members of the Security Council reiterated their grave concern about the situation in southern Kordofan and Blue Nile states of Sudan, especially the rapidly worsening humanitarian situation, and in this regard expressed concern that the parties have not implemented the relevant provisions of Resolution 2046. The Security Council calls upon the two states to implement their obligations under the roadmap as well as Resolution 2046 immediately and without precondition. The Security Council will continue to closely monitor the developments in accordance with Resolution 2046. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, I wanted to get another subject and also in your